This is TWiT.
Here's an interesting tweet John Gruber's pointing to from Max Seeleman, MacGuru17 on Twitter. It seems that Apple has done a full rollback of all iCloud changes from Catalina iOS 13. Gruber retweeted and said, interesting but unsurprising news. iCloud Drive is simply far too important for it to be buggy. So the improvements like pinned files that were announced at WWDC will not be in iOS 13.
Some developers were talking about that last week when Apple pushed out 13.1 early, that a lot of the iCloud stuff had become a barrier to them deploying. That it just wasn't working for them. Right. So it's easy to see Apple.
We've seen that happen before, right? With iCloud Drive.
Someone made a really good suggestion that Apple shouldn't announce the new version of iOS as coming this September, but just show you a bunch of features that will start coming in September and follow with subsequent versions over the years, and that way over the rest of the year, and that way give them more breathing room to get some of the more complicated stuff out without having to reposition it live all the time.
Absolutely. When coincidentally, the new version of Android 10, is rolling out today. Leo and I are both downloading it as we speak. And one of the things I like about the way Android does updates is that, yes, this is going to be the huge infrastructure and architecture update, but over the course of the next year, if they want to update the camera app, they're going to update the camera app. And if they want to add new features to even like the way that they draw web views, they're going to be able to deploy something like that in the middle. So they don't have to drive everybody towards making sure that you hit the September 3rd release date for everything. They can simply say, here's the stuff that we need to have ready for developers on September 3rd, and now here is our timetable, not spreading our resources too thin, but making sure that when we update maps, it's going to be the right update. And when we do this new protocol for installing apps without having to rescan the entire device, that also is going to work correctly without us having to totally reset everything. So I would love to see Apple suddenly give us this wonderful, like, suddenly Easter present of saying, oh, we didn't announce this in September when we showed off the new version of iOS, but we are pushing out an update that will now enhance the camera app in the following 11 Ginchy ways, and it's just going to simply be pushed out today. That would be wonderful, instead of having to wait until September.
We should point out Max Seeleman is one of the leads, co-founder and lead developer at Ulysses, and so they're very interested in what the features are. In fact, it sounds like better for us that this time the rollback came during the beta. I applaud that they'd rather don't ship features than ship them in a broken state, of course, because as an app developer, he's the one who's going to have to deal with a broken iCloud Drive.